Guys, how are y'all doing? My name's David. I'm trying to get a YouTube channel started. You know, I'm not trying, I'm going to. You know, it's all about taking action and firmly believing, and whatever you're gonna do is gonna be successful. You know, it's all about your belief system. Everything that I'm saying is from, you know, my mentors. You know, through time you cultivate your own philosophy on the information you retain from these great people before us, like a Tony Robbins, you know, Deepak Chopra, Eckhart Tolle. You know, those are great guys. I follow them all on Instagram. You know, whatever you fuel your mind with is who you're going to become, you know, because, you know, words, your thoughts, they're all things. Everything's energy, you know. Just understanding that, becoming aware of that is very powerful in itself. You know, I have guys, I start off with Ralph Smart, Aaron Doughty, Jake Ducey, Eric Ho, and Gavin Stevenson. Those are my mentors I have now. I start off with one, and then down the road, maybe 3 months later, I found Aaron. Later, I saw Jake, marvelous. You know, just how things work. That source energy, how that works in my life. I try and tap into it. I mean, you create so much genius. You tap into a flow state. You know, my goal is to be more aligned with that energy. You know, that's a secret. I mean, every one of you guys, try and be the best version you can be of yourself. If you're noticing you're doing something that's hurting you, you know, because we have to experience things before we grow and figure out that that's not for us. You know, if something's hurting you and you realize later on, like the next day or the day after, you keep doing the same thing, and then you abstain from whatever you were doing, you notice yourself better, you got to make the correct choice for yourself, you know, so you can become your greater version and keep building from there. You know, life's always teaching me. And today, that's my brother behind me. You know, we got into a little argument. I'm trying to help him out with himself. He has a little demon on his shoulders too. You know, we go through a little tough time. You know, we have a lot of excuses. You know, with our mother passing 3 years ago, work becoming an issue, money constantly just a problem for everybody. You know, within our family, it's just, you know, a little uncomfortable. But, you know, look, I'm in a house right now. I have family, very grateful for that. You know, it's all about building that gratitude list and keep your body clean and pure, and not allowing these toxins that we put in our body contaminate us and let this dark spirit take control over us, you know. You know, I mean, I have so much to talk about. I mainly want to get to, you know, my topic that, you know, I want to, you know, speak about. You know, we have a toroidal field. One of my mentors, Aaron, talks about it. Your energy field, and you get these downloads. We call them epiphanies. You know, and I had an epiphany while I was taking a shower. I had an epiphany about how when you work out, you know, you gotta just take it very slow, because, you know, I had a very difficult time. I had this demon on my shoulder. He was making my body very weak and sluggish, and I was getting just depressed and down. But you gotta fight back. You know, it's all up to you. You know what I'm saying? I was diagnosed with depression, and I did resort to, you know, I have a long story and a lot to talk about, but I just want to cut this, you know, short and get to my point. You know. And that's just about, you know, taking baby steps and not comparing yourself to others that are out there that are doing great things, because that person, you know, you don't know what that person has gone through to build himself up to get to that point. And trust me, he's been where you're at, you know, where you're going through a tough time, you know, where I'm at. You know, I'm an athlete. I'm an amateur fighter. You know, I can look up at guys like Conor McGregor and wish I was him. I got to put that work in, you know. I may see a person starting to run, and then I run beside him, and that person may be like, damn, how did he get like that? But it's just little at a time, because I've been doing this now for, I don't know, my whole life, a long time, 15 years, 18 years, I'm 30 now, you know. But you can't get frustrated. I tend to get frustrated a lot, and You know, that doesn't help me. It only hurts me. You know, get it in your head. You're your own worst enemy. So do things little at a time. You know, I started off with a little jog, and then I went to a little shuttle, and then I built myself up. And after my workout, little workout, a tiny one. It didn't have to be anything magnificent. It didn't have to be an hour long. Just something to break a sweat and just feel good. Because that's what it's all about. You know, it's just about becoming your best self, and that takes time. You can't expect freaking leaps. You know, because all we want is instant gratification. You know, I have a whole nother story on just me wanting to feel good. You know, I have a substance abuse problem I had. You know, I'm still on probation because of it. You know, I just have so much to talk about, but what came into my energy field, that download I got, was just about taking things a little at a time and not thinking too far ahead in the future where you want to be, and just enjoy the journey. You know, it's so much easier said than done, but really just enjoy the present moment, be in the now, be in the present, follow your breath, and just focus on, you know, what you're gonna eat, where you're walking to. I mean, just very simple. Don't be so hard on yourself, because I'm super hard on myself, man. And I just felt compelled to make a video about this because, you know, that's my biggest demise, is myself, being hard on myself. I'm not allowing life to happen for me, or I am at least, but I'm going through life frustrated and having feelings that aren't necessary, that are only hurting me. Those are Aaron. Again, he's somebody that stressed about thoughts that don't serve you. I mean, Ralph talked about that as well. All of them, you know, Eric, Gavin, Jake, guys, they're all brilliant. You got to check them out. You know, I've been listening to those guys for over a year now, and I'm just very grateful now to, you know, be bold. That's what Aaron talks about. You know, yeah, he's a great guy. I mention him a lot, but just being bold, and, you know, who cares what you know, anyone says or thinks about you. You know what I mean? I'm just going off of the feedback. That's what's gonna feed me and drive me, is your guys' feedback. And, you know, all I want to do is help you guys, because I believe I went through everything in my life, you know, and how I'm turning things around. And, you know, that's by the grace of God, an angel on my side. I'm turning everything around right now. When I was going through such a difficult time with the loss of my mother, you know, I was going through drugs, through this probation. Probation was, I'm still on it right now, but I had a substance abuse problem. I was functioning in depression, and my mother passed away. And you would think things would just, you know, deteriorate more and more, but really, you know, she saved my life. My mom, she suffered from alcoholism. You know, my whole family was, you know, falling apart, and now they're rebuilt. I don't know how. It has to be something, you know. I'm just so grateful to be a part of the good side now, and have my head geared in the right direction. You know, trying to tap into that source energy that's very real, the power of this universe. You know, it's a journey to figure it out, to build your best version, to really, you know, find the importance in life. Because, you know, you really think deep enough, like, there's so much to life. Like, is all this even, you know, it's like a matrix that we're in, you know. And I'm trying to step out of it by, you know, listening to these guys, and they really expand on the truth in life. And that's just, you know, revealing your best version, you know, tapping into that inner God within us, that source energy, that power, you know. But before I fall too far off topic, which I had, you know, I have so much to talk about. I'm just so happy to put a video finally out. Take things a little at a time, enjoy the journey. Don't get frustrated. Enjoy that one push-up that you're doing, that one squat, that one rep, and then focus on the next one. And then focus on the next one. Focus on the form of you going down and up. Get your muscles aligned, you know. Because I'm telling you, what helps me out, what helped out Tyson Fury, the world heavyweight champ that had everything going for him, had all the money, all the girls. He fell in a state of depression, and what helped him turn around is getting that aerobic exercise, a walk, a brisk walk. That's all you have to do. You know, get back on your feet, get that oxygen to your brain, do what you gotta do for yourself to become your best version. You know, I'll be plugging more videos out there. You know, when I get these downloads, you know. Yeah, man. Well, I don't know what just happened to me just now. You know, everything's energy, and I just got like a wind of energy taken out of me. But you just gotta keep plugging away. You know, keep grinding forward, keep fighting, because I'm fighting. And trust me, that devil, you know, it kills, he beats me up. And, you know, fight that good fight, man. Your life's worth it. You're worth it. You know, don't give up. I seen a lot of people just give up. And I'm trying to, you know, show people that just because things are going bad, things are going not your way, you have these excuses lined up with work, the loss of people in your life, with a job issue, you know, like, just be grateful you're alive. You have people that love you, that are around you. Don't sabotage and play that victim role. You know, be a man and step up to the plate and get yours, you know. And I pray for each and every one of you that you guys reach out and do what you have to do for yourself to become a better you. You know, because only you can do it. So I wish you all the best. I hope for that hope. You know, I know that I'll get some good feedback, and looking forward to responding. You know, I'm only doing this for you guys, and you know, me as well. You know, helping others helps yourself. You know what I mean? It's that's how, you know, it works. So you know, I'm grateful again, and looking forward to talking to you guys in the next video. All right, love you guys. Peace.